Sapa is a gem in northern Vietnam, famed for its incredible scenery of lush green rice fields hugging the sides of mountains. You can also visit the roof of Indochina and walk along Indochina's highest peak at 3,143 meters, Mount Fansipan. Unfortunately for us, the weather in Sapa was not on our side and we had to regrettably cut our trip to Sapa short. This is what we got up to in Sapa. Trip to Ha Giang is complete. We're now on a sleeper bus to Sapa. I can just about stretch out, but I think if you're taller than me, you'll struggle. The size fits for Asians, and if you're like quite wide, good luck. We paid $12 US for this.
Well, it's supposed to be a 6-hour drive from Sapa to Hanoi. It's actually 8 hours. We're just currently at this service station, which is rustic. The coast is pretty good, which is good news. Enjoying the views. Quite relaxing. Look forward to getting to Sapa and seeing what Sapa has to say.
Yo, Umang, so we travelled 8 hours on a bus. Where are we now?
We're in Sapa.
Sapa, okay, and how are you finding it?
Yeah,
what struck you so far?
The footy's on, which is exciting. Vietnam playing Indonesia, and you can actually hear all the bars screaming during the game. I think Vietnam scored, so I think it's 1-0. I think it might be the Asian Cup qualifiers, so big game.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it could be.
Yeah, very lively place. I quite like it. A lot of people said that Sapa is maybe quite touristy and there's not much to do, but I think it's pretty cool.
I like it. Loads of lights everywhere, and there's loads of stuff to do. It looks like there's a restaurants,
and it's a nice place to kind of chill and unwind. I think. So,
yeah, definitely.
We'll see. We'll get back to get some food now. So.
And we're about to head up Fansipan. There's about a 4-kilometer drive away from the town. So if you have a motorcycle, it's great. Or if you don't have a motorcycle, you can get a train from the town to the cable car station. We paid $30 or 700,000 dong for our ticket to Fansipan. Fansipan summit, walking up. Sadly it's raining and we can see sweet nothing. It's quite cold as well. So we're at the top. This is as much as we can see. I mean, it looks pretty cool, to be fair. Definitely getting a different perspective from most other people. So we just finished Fansipan. We drove back to town, a couple of kilometers away, and now we're heading towards Cat Village. So I think it's the number 3 thing to do in Sapa.
Believe it or not, it's raining.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but you got to make the most of it, right?
Absolutely.
Can't let it ruin your trip.
Absolutely. So where are we now?
We're in Cat Village, and we're in the butterfly flower garden, which looks pretty cool.
To get into Cat Village.
70,000.
Yeah. And what do you think of the village? Do you think it's worth visiting, or?
Not really. Sorry, was that not the right answer? It's alright, like, it's not something that should be monetised. I think people should have found it for free. I imagine there's like really nice villages where you have to pay to get in, a bit further afield. But yeah, it's kind of our fault for buying the tourist bait, I guess. But it's kind of cool. I didn't get the service, it's kind of cool. I'm just not looking forward to the walk back up those steps.
So coming down the steps, there's loads of steps. It took us, what, 10-15 minutes to walk all the way down? And you go down, you walk to the waterfall, which we haven't got to yet. But there is a taxi service back up the hill, which we'll probably do. Umang, what's going on now?
I'm getting a foot massage.
How does it feel? Enjoy. Would you recommend having a foot massage?
Yeah.
First time?
First time? Yeah.
Last time?
We'll see. I haven't finished yet, it's very exciting. So
yeah, good. Enjoy. So we're in a cool bar called Good Morning Vietnam. I've gone all local. I've got a Sapa soup. And I've got a local beer from Sapa, Lao Cai beer. Someone has some spring rolls. We had an interesting night last night. What happened?
It's just like we went to some bar. They have shisha and local whiskey, right? Split that they call.
Yeah.
This is nice. It's not expensive actually.
Do you remember the name of the bar?
Color bar, I think.
What's our plan today?
It's raining, so we just try and stay indoors. So there's an 8% chance of it raining at midday, which is pretty much the time now. It is raining. Whereas yesterday, there was a 0% chance of raining at around 3 p.m. 0% chance at 3 p.m. when I checked at 3 p.m. It was raining. So at least the weather's been consistent. It would be annoying if the weather was really nice today and the weather would be terrible. But yeah, unfortunately the weather hasn't been too great. And we could have braved it and got motorbikes, but I think we didn't really fancy getting drenched for our train journey. So look, I think the weather's actually quite nice in Hanoi, so we'll try and make the most of it. We got an extra day in Hanoi, which means we can probably go to Camp.
Yeah, so we are in Lao Cai, in Sapa. Yep. And what, an hour away from Sapa even.
We're in sleeping.
We paid $31 for this.
Yeah, and it's an 8-hour train.
8.5 hour, yeah.
8.5, yeah, so it's accommodation and travel.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I'll actually probably get this again later on in my trip.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at the toilet. I looked at the toilet situation. There's about 3 toilets. I think there's an Asian one and a Western one. So here's the room. 1 bed, 2 beds. So we've got 2 waters, 2 glasses, some snacks, some towels, wet wipes, I guess.
Yeah, and they have plug there.
Some plugs. 2 beds, not free. Got a lock. We've got a new man.
I come free.
Free.
We found a little treat called waffle blue.
Give it a go.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's bubblegum flavour, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Here's your one.
I'll have one. Thank you, man.
We're in Hanoi.
Yeah, boy. Hanoi.
Yeah, boy.